Hello, and welcome to the Knightsman Channel. What we got today is Cyberpunk 2077, the Lifepath Choices trailer. Now, super excited because this game is literally coming up around the corner, and there's so much to deep dive into this game. It is not funny. There's so much detail, so much weapons, so much different paths that you can go down. So I'm super excited to deep dive into these trailers and really pick out some of the info that we might see in the game. So yeah, super excited. Looks like there's different paths that you can choose when beginning the game. So let's see if we can get a little bit of more layers added on top of each other, so we can determine for ourselves which fraction or what side we're going to go to when we begin the game. So without further ado, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe button, bell notification, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this trailer. Let's go. Alright. Okay. Lifepath, here we go. Alright, city residents, choose your character's backstory. There we go. Nomad, street kid.
Well, who do we have here?
Alright,
Grew up in
let's start
Haywood.
off with the street kid.
The whole street was my family. Neighbors helped each other out. Thought nothing of it.
I'm pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots.
Born here, live here, die here.
Childhood memories. Hopping buildings, running away from badges. Iron tasted blood from a split lip.
Motherfucker!
Okay.
Got everybody fighting for a
racing?
slice of the street.
Get the fuck out of Vista!
If you keep getting jumped, you find some stronger choopers.
So much different characters, eh? It's crazy.
Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight?
We have arrived. The Major.
Ready to get your cherry bobbed? Yeah, come on!
Alright, so that was the street kid. I'm going to stop it there, have a little talk about it, and then we're going to crack on with the next one. Now, I think, me personally, I'm thinking the street kid's going to be pretty excited, especially out of all three of them. I mean, the corporate, I don't know, like, it blows my mind knowing that there's a whole story side in between each of the three, so you can literally deep dive into this game for hours, hundreds of hours, and still play it different, playing in different of the street kid, nomad, or the corporate. That street kid looks like it's a kid growing up on the streets, finding it tough, beating the gangs, fist fighting, street racing, that sort of jazz, which I quite like. So let's deep dive into Nomad now, and we'll stop it again, have a little chat about it, and then we'll finish off with the corporate. So let's go.
My childhood? Let's see. Racing my bobber for the first time through the hills. Oh, and first kiss in the middle of a synth cornfield.
We nomads choose who to make our family. And choice forges strong bonds and a higher duty that stands solid as an old oak.
My family's in pieces. That's why I'm headed for Night City.
Makes you an outcast among outcasts.
Miss this, camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met. Know what I always liked about nomads? Your taste, no, hunger for freedom. Not easy to come by in Night City. Corp's got their grubby claws and everything.
Damn. Alright, so Nomad, obviously that's the outcast, outside of, the city kind of aspect of things. So we've got one in the city, looks like in the streets. We've got one that's outside of the city, in the WOPs. And then obviously we're going to have the corporate, which is going to be in the city, I'm assuming on like a higher tier. Yeah, I mean, all three of them are quite interesting in their own regard. And I think we're going to talk about that a little bit after we see, what the corporate has in store. So let's see.
I have those reports you asked for.
They were supposed to be ready yesterday.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out.
If I go down, you're going down with me. No! I'm not fucking joking!
This isn't a request, V.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
If you're working Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked.
Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
What's the rules, Jack? Want to be top? Gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah, but you're not on top. Saburo Arasaka is. And you're the pendejo who keeps him there. Work for yourself, live for yourself. That's the only way.
Here we go. You. Alright, now the corporate looks very corrupt. Looks like a real hostile environment. Looks like you might have like pretty high-tech stuff to start off with. Look, I'm hoping that this game gives you a breakdown of, you know, what the pros and cons are for each one, maybe what the perks are if you choose this side or this side before you start off. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Hopefully that gives us a little bit more idea of which way we want to go down. Out of the three, to be honest, I might, you know, I'm leaning towards the street kid sort of aspect of it. I like the environment. I like making my way up in that environment, so it'll be interesting to see what perks I can get being the street kid. So yeah, I mean, you know, those three by themselves look all interesting anyway, so I think having a second or third playthrough is probably needed and warranted, because this game is so massive and you do get that different perspective dependent on which way you start. Now, deep diving into this, I know that wherever you pick is where you'll start. So if you pick the Nomad, you're going to start outside the city. If you're going to pick the Street Kids, again, you're going to somewhere in the city, and the same with the Corporate somewhere else. So I'm assuming all these paths lead into one, but you know, one path will go this way, the other path will go that way, and then this path will come across. So it's really dependent on, you know, what crowd you want to get amongst and how you want to start. It looks like your character is going to be very customizable, which is very appealing to me, because, you know, it's just it makes it you know, it gives you your influence on the game, and, you know, makes you or your character want to succeed in the Cyberpunk 2077 world, which I think is crucial in the end. But you know, it's a cool little trailer to begin with on what different side you want to start off as, and you know, and it gives you a little bit of teaser into what's in the world. So I'm definitely going to give that a 9 out of 10 for the Knightsman score, you know, because it's getting us pumped and ready for this game. I know it's going to be a massive game. They've been working on it for so long, and I'm super excited to deep dive into it. So yeah, but wait until we get some more info. If there's any other trailers, I know we've got a weapons trailer which we're going to watch in a second, which hopefully gives us a little bit more, you know, in-depth footage on how to operate some of these weapons. And yeah, I mean, this game is coming around the corner next couple months, so we're definitely going to get it. Depending on if it possibly comes out on the PlayStation 5, do we wait until then to kind of soak up the max kind of graphics and, you know, the max benefits of the game, or do we get it on PS4? We'll find out soon anyway, because you'll see it on this channel if you've subscribed. So without further ado, yeah, hit that like button, subscribe button, bell notification, join the Knightsman family. Hope you've enjoyed the video for Cyberpunk 2077, and that is us. On to the next trailer. Cha-ching.